So onto the track, men's 800 metres. Michael Rimmer in lane 1, 2 athletes in the second lane, Jonathan KENKITILIT and Luke Matthews from Australia, Lewandowski and KENKIPKETER, the 2 Polish athletes in lanes 3 and 4. And then we've got Alfred KENKIPKETER, who won the Kenyan trials. We've got Damani of France in lane 5, KENKIPKOECH, then Brandon McBride, and then on the outside we'll have Som and Etes, Som doing the pacemaking job. Well, Michael Rimmer gained his Olympic selection after really coming back to form. Didn't do so well in the British Championships. Very disappointing second there, although it was to Elliot Giles, who went on to win a medal at the European Championships. KENKITILIT also didn't make it through the Kenyan trials, only 5th there. Lewandowski was at the European Championships, and well, Lewandowski given up, I guess, on 1500 metre running to concentrate back at 800. Took the silver medal behind KENKIPKETER. KENKIPKETER looked in superb form in Amsterdam. And then we've got Alfred KENKIPKETER. Well, he beat David Rudisha and Ferguson Chariot in those Kenyan trials. That was a bit of a shock, but he looked very good in doing it. KENKIPKOECH was another in that race. They really did attack Rudisha on the second lap. He had sat back unusually, and well, they really did attack him, and Rudisha having to settle for 3rd. And talking of Olympic trials, this man here, Brandon McBride, he ran a big personal best earlier on in the season and then cemented his place just last weekend in the Canadian team for Rio. Bram Som, as I said, has been asked to go through in a pretty swift 50 seconds or so. And Brice Etes, who seems to have been in this meet for years, the Monegasque on the outside.
Early on.
Men's 800 metres. Quite a long hold on the start line there for them, but everybody's stock still. And Som, who has given this job obviously on so many occasions, has a little look behind already. And I think it's going to be interesting to see who really takes this on here, because without some of the normal front runners, and obviously everyone's looking to KENKIPKETER, but KENKIPKETER, the one who normally would sit back and wait and see. Maybe somebody like the Canadian Brandon McBride, who's quite an aggressive runner, and you can see there, already moved up on Alfred KENKIPKETER. And but the two of them, Tim, a little bit reticent to go chasing after Bram Som, maybe just checking back a little bit. The field well bunched, KENKIPKETER nicely placed in the middle.
Well, that's probably because if they went with Bram Som, they'd go through in 49.9, 50 seconds. If they stay back a little bit, there's a degree of safety. It's going through in about 50.5. Let's see, Som there, actually 50.6. There's about a 4 metre gap, but it's a strong, big field, and you don't want to commit too much with that much talent breathing down your neck.
Som attacking at the front, but he'll step off in a second, looks behind. We've got Alfred KENKIPKETER, who won the Kenyan trials. KENKITILIT trying to look for a bit of room as KENKIPKOECH opens up down the back straight there. And McBride now will try and hold off the 2 Kenyans, and the one on his inside, we might just get boxed a little bit. And KENKIPKETER, well, he's got nowhere to go. The big Canadian right in front of him, so KENKITILIT attacks round the top end. KENKIPKOECH is just elbowed out of it by KENKIPKETER, tries to hold the inside, and he will hold the inside. So it's the 2 Kenyans, Alfred KENKIPKETER, the Kenyan champion, KENKITILIT trying to hang on, and here comes McBride and KENKIPKETER looking for some room between everybody, and KENKIPKETER will try and get there, and right on the outside, Lewandowski. KENKIPKETER won't get there. It's another win for KENKIPKETER. Well, he looked strong in the Kenyan trials. It's exactly what he did there. He put himself in a good position with 150 to go on that day, and he did it again here. Used those elbows to really good effect when KENKITILIT tried to attack KENKIPKETER and Lewandowski, as ever finishing quickly. But this young man, well, he's going to Rio, Tim, and everyone will be looking at Rudisha. But when you win races, sorry, KENKIPKOECH, it's KENKIPKETER who won. Don't look at that caption there, that's not right. You know, when he wins the Kenyan trials. He's won here again tonight. And he hadn't raced so much on the circuit this year, but on the evidence of this last week or two, he must have a chance.
Well, there's a very extravagant surge here from KENKITILIT around the top of the bend. The 2 poles in his wake there. KENKIPKETER trying to find a bit of daylight through the middle there with that beard taking the inside line, and then runs into the back of the leader KENKIPKETER. And I think he thinks he's taken it there, punches the line. Now, quite what I think that's actually a tactic, isn't it, where you push one arm forward like that. The idea is that it pushes the torso forward another centimetre or two. KENKIPKETER, it's not pretty to look at, is it? The flailing arms, but my word, he covers the ground well. KENKIPKETER so close, has that presence of mind. And good to see Lewandowski coming back as well. That's a really quick run from him, a big season's best in third place. They're quite a pairing, that Polish pair. They're very, very experienced, but KENKIPKETER is raw talent, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not pretty to watch, is he? I mean, he's all arms flailing, etc., but he gets the job done. You know, when he's fighting down the home straight like that, yes, KENKIPKETER and Lewandowski finishing quickly, and that's always easier to do. He committed, and he put himself in the position to win, and he managed to hang on. 144.47. They're still standing down on the track, many of the athletes, because there's sadly the computer seems to have got a bit of a glitch going on. But there is our winner. And a smile for him at last. Well, he knows he won anyway.
I'm not sure it's in the coaching manuals, is it? That sort of punch that we saw from KENKIPKETER there to try
well,
and
it's
get
a clever, yes, it's a kind of pretend your torso is halfway down your arm. It doesn't work. So it might be a minute or two before we get a confirmation of that result.
But the wind has dropped. There was quite a bit of wind through the afternoon, even up to